Hello, everyone. Once again, this is Dare to Speak. I don't know how to explain this, but it is something that's very important, at least I think, from my opinion. And it's kind of really, it's hard to explain without making it sound far fetched. But there's something that I noticed. I mean, and it has to do with some of the weird things, weird phenomenons that I've been hearing about. Even some conspiracy theories of what the government's doing and stuff like that. And so much mystery, and I even made a video about. It was entitled. The title of the video was "The Real Reason Why Silver Bullets Can Kill Werewolves." And I was getting into the folklore, and I was mentioning about the moon being artificial. That it wasn't exactly a real moon the way we thought of it to be, and that it has something to do with silver. That there's silver on the moon, so and the moon represents silver, and from what I understand, the sun represents gold. According to the I forgot what ancient tribe. I don't know if it was the Aztecs or the Incas or whatever. I don't quite remember. I don't remember right now. But but the ones that worship the sun, they said gold is like the sweat from the sun, or something like that. They said. And so sun represents gold. A weird thing happened where I actually I had cataracts on one eye. It slowly started developing, and then it got worse and worse as time went on. And I finally made an appointment with an eye doctor, and he says you need to get surgery. So he did he set up a date for the surgery because it was already at that point where I couldn't see out of it, and I was only about a couple of weeks away, about 2 weeks before the actual surgery that was set up for me, and then at that time, with just 2 weeks before the surgery, I was completely blind from that eye. All I saw was it was like putting on a fogged up contact lens on my eye that was really really fogged up. It was all white, and I couldn't see out of it. I had to rely on just on this eye, on my right eye, and I was like that for a while, for a couple of weeks, and then I had the surgery, and now I could see from this eye, and the vision is much better. Um, but one weird, strange thing happened. I decided, well, because like people who do sun gazing, they gaze at the sun and stuff like that. Of course, I couldn't do it, and I couldn't really see out of my. I decided something just told me to stare at the sun through my fogged up eye with real bad cataracts, and this was before the surgery. And I managed to get like a tinted glass that was really tinted, real dark. And I went by the window where the sun was going through the window, and I looked at the dark tint with my good eye, and it was too bright. It was so bright, couldn't see anything. And I just decided to look at the dark tinted glass with the sun reflecting from it. I could see the sun for the tinted glass. I was able to see it. I closed this eye, and I used this one to look in the tinted glass to see the sun. And well, it's up to you if you want to believe me. I saw the sun for what it really is. It was really weird to me, and I stared at it, and I just like, what the fuck? I continued to look at it, and what I saw was something that I cannot explain, but it makes me wonder. What I saw was that it looked like a sphere, and it looked like a golden type of I don't know. It was like a ball that had like little, and I saw like little white lights coming out of it. But the way it was shaped, the little white lights, it was shaped like an octagon type shape. It looked like one of those role-playing dices for people who play Dungeons and Dragons and stuff like that. It looked like a 8-sided dice, like one of those 8-sided die. That's what it looked like. And there was light coming out of these little holes. So what there was this, and I said to myself, why does it look like one of those role-playing dice? Role-playing die, but why does it look like one of those? I said to myself when I was gazing it through my fogged up eye. I thought about it, and I tried it again, and without fail, it looked like a golden. It looked like I don't want to say golden, but it looked like one of those like geometric type circles that has like little octagon shaped holes, and light was coming out of it. Light was coming out of these little holes. It was like a ball with little holes in it, and light was coming out of it. And I said to myself, could the sun be also artificial? Is it gold? Is it made of some kind of energy of gold? That's where gold comes from, or some. Or I was thinking about all this kind of weird shit. I was just thinking about I'm not saying that this is what it is. I don't know. And some of you could say, well, maybe I'm mistaken it because of the fact that I had cataracts. I just didn't see correctly out of it, but I stared at the tinted glass when it was reflecting off of it. It was really strange, but I was also kind of excited in the same time too. So I don't know what to make of it. I honestly don't know. But it makes sense to me. If the moon is artificial, according to these conspiracy theorists, and I don't know if it is. I'm not saying that it is. I don't know. I mean, I honestly don't know. But if it is true that the moon is artificial, then the sun has to be artificial as well. If that's true. If you like this video, give it a thumbs up if you want to. Any questions or comments, you know what to do. And again, to all of you, take care. Oh boy. It's crazy. Sounds crazy, I know. Take care, everyone.